Good morning, everybody. This is Sandy from Sandy's Creative Connection, and I've got my cup of coffee, and I thought I would share with you some of the cards I've done this past week in class. I'll share them one at a time, so there'll be separate videos for them. But got my coffee, and I'm ready to go. These products are all out of the New Occasions catalog. So here is the same exact design of card, except that I've used some designer series paper out of Petal Passion. And here's some of it's all black and white, but there's cool things you can do with it with technique-wise. So stick with me, check back, and I'll show you a couple of things on how to use this paper. So here I want to show you this paper. As you see, it's the second layer of this card. Flip it over, it's the second layer of this card. So that's what's really cool. You get tired of this side, you can do this side. And I showed it in class, and it's funny because everybody had their own idea what they wanted. I like this design. I like these flowers, but somebody said it's too busy. So it's really what your preference is. So, all right, so to get started on this card, move it up here in the corner. I've got a piece of 5.5 by 8.5. Now, I told these ladies, your choice. Do you want the first layer to be white, or do you want the first layer to be black? See the difference? Gave them a choice, and they all had their own ideas. I happen to like black. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue those up together, and that is going to be... Now the size of these are, this one would be 4 by 5.25, and then the designer series paper is going to be just an 1/8 of an inch under. So that would be 3 7/8 by 5 1/8. Again, I'll put the sizes down on the... I'm going to get out my scoring tool, Simply Score, and I'm going to score at 4 1/4. Use a bone folder. My bone folder has escaped me, so we won't use the bone folder. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. I don't have any ribbon to go up underneath, so I don't have to worry about it. I'm going to glue all those layers down. All right, so this piece back here, this is done with this set of framelits called Lots of Labels. I used the second size in, and I took it to the Big Shot, and I just ran it through, cutting it out. Second largest. And then I put the brick wall on the back. So let's do that. Grab a Big Shot. That through. So here you go. Let's see. All right, so that's going to get centered up in the middle. Just like that. There we go. All right, so the next piece we're going to work on are the roses. So for the roses, I'm going to use Mento ink, just because of I'm using alcohol markers or blends. And I'm going to show you the stamp set. This is a new product. It's in the Occasions. It's called Petal Palette. And of course, the framelets that come together as a bundle called Petals and More. So that comes together, and you get 10% because it is built into a bundle. So we are going to use this stamp. See them? I love the leaves. I've used the leaves. All the girls love it. And look at all the great words. I have a couple of weddings coming up. So best wishes or even congratulations works really nice. And in a card a little later, I'll show you how to use this stamp on another video. So there's that. All right, so I'm really excited. I have the Stamp-A-Majig, and I got it yesterday, so we're going to use it. Usually you use it in placement, but I'm just going to use it because I want this to be a really dark image. So I'm going to take my magnet, which are on the back. I'm going to put my magnet down like so. That keeps the cardstock in place. Ink up my image, press, ink it up again, and the cool thing is it doesn't move. You do have to anchor it with that magnet. That image is pretty dark, so I am happy. So I'll pull my magnet off, set this aside. Let's see if this is, yeah. So what I'm doing with the blending markers is I'm just going to cover with the lightest of the pink Pirouette. Just going to run Then I'm going to imagine, where would the dark spots be? I think in the center, because that rose is really tight. Possibly there. And this is a really small image to try to shade, but I'm just going to run back over it with the light pink, just to give it a little blending. There we go. Now that black is because I rushed it and I did not let it dry. That is not the way it's supposed to look. That's why I put the heat tool on it. All right, so now I'm going over with Old Olive, the light version, and I'm going to go back in. Imagine where the dark would be. Then I'm going to take the lighter marker and just blend those harsh edges. Yeah, It's looking pretty good. Yep, I'm happy with that. Okay. Got to get a cup of coffee, a sip of coffee, so hold on a minute. Good stuff. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to cut it out using one of these framelets on Petals and More. To go together. And I'm going to put the thin die adapter back in because we need that to create the height, or the thickness, I should say. So you need your platform, the thin die adapter, and we are going to put that down. Now if you have the magnetic plate, you don't need that die adapter. So see how nice that cut that out? Oh, let me get this out of the way. Look how nice. Really did a great job cutting it. Okay. So where are we? We have this piece done. Okay, and then the next step is cutting out the silver piece at the bottom of the card, right here. All right. I grabbed a piece of silver glimmer, and on the back, I've already done it, but I put on there these transfer sheets, and what that is a sticky. So you're cutting it out using the Big Shot and the adapter, and it comes out already sticky. Now on this particular one, you might want to get out if you have one, the plate that so I'm going to run it through once, back it up, and see, it cuts it nicely out. But then I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to run it through one more time. But I'm going to flip my plates because I don't want it to cut on that one that has no cuts in it. I'm going to brush it out. See how nicely it falls out? This is brushing our catalog. Now look at this on the back. Because I put that transfer sheet on there, look at there. That's all sticky on the back. Let me get my card back in here. I've got that piece down. Pull that backing off. No more trying to find that little bit of glue. Drives you crazy. I'm no more applying that little bit of glue. Okay, so we're going to put dimensionals on the back. Okay, now for this last step, we're going to do the words, best wishes, okay? We need embossing buddy. You need a strip of black cardstock. Embossing buddy. I just keep mine in an old clamshell. Versamark. We need that. I always, oh, that one doesn't have the label. I've got one that's got the name of the Versamark. Now this is white embossing powder. Now I've got to find the words, and we're going to use, I think we're going to use Best Wishes. And again, I'm not going to bring out the Stamparatus just because this is pretty quick. Pretty quick. Now, I've got a tip for you. We tried this in class. If you have problems with your acrylic mounted stamps, I'll pull the label off and make sure your label is oriented the same. But I'll do it this way. And then see, that way you have it orientation right. You can still look through it, get it straight, but it'll stick a whole lot better. And then I'm going to use, again, out of the petals, I'm going to use this one here. So I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this. Center this up. There you go, we're done. And if I wanted to do an inside, I might do pretty pink. And what else do I have? I think I have a bird running around here. Oh, yep. In that same set, you could do the bird from the heart. I like the little bird. Love birds. All right, well, I will do, check back with me, and I will work on getting the second card from our class on Thursday posted. So hope you enjoyed it, and talk to you soon.